Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope for April 2017, and this is for Sunday, from Sunday the 16th up to Saturday the 22nd of April. And this is for you coming from Pisces. Let's start with Sunday the 16th, which starts very beautifully for you. What a wonderful start for a Sunday, the 16th, and you're very happy in your family related, marriage related, romance related areas. If you are working, plenty of good news and support for you. So good to socialize. Everything works according to plan for you. As the evening and the nightfall comes, a couple of planets move in who tend to make you dominating, very stubborn, and wanting to put your foot down about how you want things done. Don't allow that to happen. You can. Don't allow that to happen. And when you do that, you confuse the planets because they expect you to behave that way, but you have listened to me. Go the other way. Be approachable, be kind, be supportive, and you will see that you will be able to make the evening and nightfall session even good for you. Okay? Monday the 17th is not a good date, nor is it a good day. So Monday the 17th starts with plenty gloomy news, depression, frustration. Your plans are postponed or cancelled. Whatever good news you waited for doesn't come. And so it's better to be patient. It's better to wait for the news to arrive. You cannot chase it. You cannot conjure it. And so you're going to be a person who is just not very happy. Gloomy is the word. Try not to show that, because then you start bringing out an atmosphere of gloominess. Try to work at your own speed. Planets are slow, so your speed should be slow. As the evening moves on and the day, the afternoon and the evening and the nightfall moves on, the situation can get worse. Now faster planets are coming in and they are also negative. And now they make things really happen which comes unexpectedly out of the blue. Mistakes, blame, difficulties of miscalculation and losses. So watch out, that some things like that are going to put you in hot soup. And also if you're socializing with colleagues or bosses or with your business people, I'd rather you don't. But if you have to, be careful of what you promise. Be careful of your facts and figures which are not going to be very accurate. Be careful of how you want to influence them, which they will see through you. So rather keep a low profile and listen more than you talk. Okay? And I can see accidents as well. So if you really don't have to socialize, I prefer you not to. Tuesday the 18th improves by a bit, but there are planets that make you very aggressive, but they bring your determination level up that way. But they also make you very rude, and they make you say things which others don't like to hear, and make you very blunt, and they make your actions very severe. So all that makes you a person very difficult to deal with. So I'd rather you do the opposite and take the soft approach. Just take the soft approach. That means use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language that is soft. And by doing that, you will be a person who cannot provoke anybody or anything. And you will confuse the planets who are waiting to behave as they want you to behave. And when they see you don't, then they turn around and see how they can help you at least. It works that way. So you have to determine the cause of their movement sometimes. Okay? The evening and nightfall period I really don't like. So if you don't need to socialize, I prefer you just go home, be in the safety of your home. Because quarrels, arguments, fights, accidents, differences, all can get out of hand during the evening and nightfall session. You can be cheated, you can be all kinds of things. So be very careful. Wednesday the 19th starts with a lot of ego planets. So you tend to be very sensitive of criticism. You are not a team player anymore. Your tolerance is very low. You feel very arrogant and aloof. Others find you very not approachable. Well, that's not good, because you're not going to function well that way. So do the opposite and tell yourself, well, I've listened to Andy and I'm going to do the opposite, and I'm going to be approachable, I'm going to be kind, I'm going to be agreeable, I'm going to be very supportive, and you will confuse these planets. And when you confuse them, they are in disarray, and so you get away with it. So you can determine this, but you need advice, and you're getting it today. Okay? I like the evening session extremely well. From the late afternoon, evening and nightfall, you get very lucky. Now these couple of planets are also there in the morning and afternoon session, but they don't wait long. They introduce you to something good and then they move away, and you look at that good information or good opportunity, but you don't know how to go ahead. But the solutions come as the late afternoon and evening comes and the nightfall comes, and there you get very lucky. So looking for a romance, you get very lucky late afternoon, evening and nightfall period. And wanting to be with your business people or business possibilities, do that, because you're going to be attracting some very good business contacts or good business contracts. And if you're working with your colleagues late or with your bosses, solutions are going to come where earlier you could not find. And with your marriage and family people and your romance partner, go and socialize, because wonderful bonding can be created in the evening and nightfall session. Then we'll move to Thursday the 20th. Now this is a morning, noon and night perfectly happy, lucky day for you. You started very well. Support, good news comes in career, comes from business. Even before you leave home, everything is very happy. Romance partner also very happy. Finding a romance, this is the perfect day to look for it. So morning and afternoon, very happy. You can make the changes you want. Brilliant ideas come and support comes. Then as the late afternoon, evening and nightfall comes, the situation becomes even better actually. And you become very lucky. So looking for romance, try to do it late afternoon, evening and nightfall. It's never too late, and you will see you connected. And also socializing with business people, you will make very good business contacts and attract good business contracts as well. Going out with colleagues and your bosses will pay dividends. So all round, socialize. This is when I encourage you to be out and socialize. Then we'll move to Friday the 21st. Now here comes a planet, a solitary planet, who wants to make you dominating and stubborn, very strict and demanding. If you do that, well, you're not going to get too much love from anybody. So even before you leave home, don't do that. Be the opposite. Be kind, be supportive, have very nice words that you use, and you'll get away with it. And at your place of work, do the same. Be supportive, be kind, and you'll find that these planets who wanted you to behave the other way, they will be confused. And then you will get the better of them, and you will be able to make some good possibilities for yourself. Okay? As the day goes on to the evening and afternoon session, some gloomy planets move in. They can bring past mistakes or past problems to surface again in any area of your life. They can bring depression, frustration. So your plans may be going to be cancelled for the evening, or disrupted or postponed. You're going to be unhappy one way or another. These planets are also there in the daytime, morning and afternoon, but they can't do much. So you have to be careful in the evening and nightfall session that what you are going out to socialize for, you may not get a good result out of it. So if you really don't have to socialize or go out, just go home. Okay? Now, Saturday the 22nd, that's a difficult day to start with. Very fast planets make you misinformed, you make mistakes or miscalculation, you bring about your impulsive hastiness, impatience to again create problems of their own. So slow down, just 2 words, slow down. Slow down in action, slow down in speech, slow down in thought. This way you'll have time to think. Don't make promises you can't keep. So at your place of work, some deadlines, if you agree to them, you're going to have disappointment later. And if you are not at work but at home, try not to be rebellious to the plans of others or wanting to change plans last minute and suddenly. Try to flow with the tide with everything that has been planned before. And that way you will be able to minimize the lousy effect that these planets want to give and the disappointments they want to bring for you during the afternoon, morning and afternoon period. The evening period, some aggressive planets move in. So now this combination can mean accidents. It can mean conflict. It can mean provocation. It can mean arguments getting out of hand. Well, if you allow that, it's going to make the afternoon, evening and nightfall session a very bad one. So try to do the opposite and be agreeable and approachable, and try to be using words which, even if you have to flatter other people, flatter them, okay? Because the day is meant to be troublesome. So you have to do everything within your brain power to turn it so that others will look at you favorably. That is the whole idea. And then you will get away with it. But I make it as problems in the morning and afternoon session, and if you are not careful, accidents are possible as well. And then evening and nightfall session could be your determination or being too pushy also spoils it. So it's all up to you. Do go to Facebook and follow me and contact me, because I'm already Skyping. I'm and I'm charging only USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session based on your date of birth and time of birth, and I'll look at your palms while we are Skyping, and I'll guide you for the next 5 or 6 years very, very accurately in all areas of your life. All right? And or just go to Skype itself and contact me, and I'll be notified, and I'll come back and communicate with you. I look forward to that, because I want to be a good guide for your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life. Until then, thank you and goodbye.